treated. The question I have now is about the lobbying that went on during Orange County's commission meeting. And apparently during the meeting, commissioners and Mayor Teresa Jacobs were receiving text messages from different people. At one point, Orange County Republican Chairman Lou Oliver texted make sure that they argued for a delay in Orange County was necessary so the legislature could, quote, deliver the kill shot. In other words, at some point in time during the meeting, there were people trying to get the commission to delay this, and it was a very strong opposition. In fact, Representative Precourt, you actually text messaged Mayor Jacobs during this meeting. Why did you do that?
Well, as you mentioned, there was a lot of discussion and talk and activity going on leading up to the meeting about what are the ramifications of this going on the ballot, what are the ramifications of it passing, what should we do at the state level as well as what we should do locally. So this being in my backyard, I'm one of the people that was being talked to a lot about it. And I had been invited down to the commission meeting to see what happened, to witness it, to hear the discussion as it was going on instead of getting it third hand. And when I got there, of course, 400 people or whatever it was that were there, it was crowded. They wouldn't even let me into the commission. So I was sitting in the next room watching it on television with a number of other people, and I wanted to let Teresa know that I was there. Okay, so what did you actually say to her in the text message? It was very brief. I think the Sentinel actually printed it, but my recollection of it was something to the effect of, hey, I'm out here to support you guys if you need me. Right. The Sentinel quoted you, the text says, just letting you know I'm here to support you folks as necessary. What did that mean? Did that mean I'm out here just for moral support, or did that mean if you all decide to delay this vote, we will try to, draft legislation to kill paid sick time? No, what it meant was if they got into a discussion of what were the alternatives and to what level they wanted to get the state involved, they could bring me up to testify. Okay, so that was specifically... They needed to know I was there, that I didn't abandon them. Okay, and so do you believe, both Senator and Representative, that people should be allowed to lobby during commission votes? I mean, what are your thoughts on that? Because Mayor Teresa Jacobs this week has actually come out with a new policy saying that she doesn't believe that any lobbyist should be able to contact via text message or voicemail, because apparently some were erased, some are not even available now to the public, and that's not law in the sunshine. And this is really just a question of technology, quite frankly. A few years back, I didn't text my kids and tell them and ask them what time they were going to be home. I didn't text my wife and say, hey, could you bring this home from the grocery store for me? I would call and talk to them. It's far more convenient to text. Now, granted, with our public records law and technology advancing, we need to refine some of those things. But this is just the standard practice in our communities. I don't think any of these folks that are against that sort of lobbying don't text themselves. And lobbying takes a lot of forms. I mean, to somebody coming and standing in the back of the room and not saying anything can be a form of lobbying, just to make sure that you know that they're there. Depending on who they are. Absolutely. What do you think of that, Maria? What do you think of the representative answer and the moves made this week by Mayor Jacobs?
Sure. Well, I think the text messages that we have gotten have made it clear that there was a sophisticated, coordinated plan going on behind the scenes, out of the sunshine, to block earned sick time from even getting to the ballot. Because if it got to the ballot, it would have passed. It's a very popular policy. And what this comes down to is not technology, but accountability. And there's a big difference in someone standing in the back of the room and someone having unfettered access to an elected official. And, with this new text message policy, it's too little, too late. And it's an honor system that's based on a dishonorable county commission. And it's asking the fox to guard the hen house. Meanwhile, there are 50,000 voters who don't have the chance to make their voice heard.
All right, Senator, I'd like for you